Hi guys, today we're going to learn about conditional statements. Now we've seen a bunch of them before, but today is going to be a little bit more in-depth view. There are two signal words to use in Latin for conditional statements. One is si, if it's positive, which means if, and if it's negative, you'll use nisi, which means if not or unless. Now I must warn you, nisi can also be used as a preposition meaning the word except, so watch out for that. So whether you're talking about the if clause or the then clause, you're going to see that most of those verbs are usually going to share the same tense. The only thing, really, the general rule is if you see these words in the subjunctive, it's going to mean that the condition is going to be more or less hypothetical. So, for example, I will go is a much stronger likelihood of happening than I should go. Now, there are 5 types of conditions. So there are general statements, and those must happen. Those happen all of the time. And because of that, they're going to be translated as whenever instead of if. The second type are going to be called vivid constructions, whether it's future more vivid or future less vivid, is going to tell you the likelihood of that happening, but it is still probable. So future more vivid happens when you use the future tense, and that's going to be like if blank, then will blank. So if it rains, I will get wet. A future less vivid is going to use present subjunctive, and that is very unlikely to happen, but still possible. So should it rain tomorrow, I would bring an umbrella. The last kind are called contrary to facts. So for example, a present contrary to fact is what you would hear a teacher or a parent tell you, like, if I were you, I would study. Now, this can't possibly happen. They cannot become you, but it's a good way of showing that it is totally hypothetical and not possible of happening in the present time. The last kind is something called a past contrary to fact, and that uses pluperfect subjunctive. That is purely in the realm of hypothetical, but stuck in the past. So like if something had happened, something else would have happened. So this is a lot of, for example, history documentaries. So like, if the Nazis had won World War II, this would have happened. Or if the British had won the Revolutionary War, this would have happened. So again, contrary to facts cannot happen, and they're not possible, which is why they use the subjunctive. All right, I hope this helps. I look forward to hearing from you on the discussion boards in a few minutes.